Recovery Unplugged is an innovative new treatment center here in South Florida that uses music to help people going through recovery. We went there, took a tour, and talked to Kevin Martin, the lead singer of the band Candelbox, who was there to play some music and help out. All right, we're here at Recovery Unplugged in Fort Lauderdale with Paul Pellinger, the Chief Strategy Officer here. Thanks for having us.
Thanks, welcome.
Tell us about what goes on here.
Wow, it's hard to put human words into what I would call a spiritual experience, but Recovery Unplugged uses music to engage clients, to break down their defenses, to help change their mood, to help them stay in the present, all necessary skills that are needed for all humans, but especially people that are struggling with addiction.
Okay, so why music? This is kind of a revolutionary concept as opposed to just talk therapy.
Right. I've always thought it strange. Really? As a clinician, I'm going to use talk therapy to help master manipulators? Like, how's that going to work? And it doesn't. So if you can communicate to the soul, not the head, there's a better chance at long-lasting recovery.
And Kevin Martin from Candelbox is here today. We're going to chat with him later. You've had Steven Tyler here,
Yes.
Ty Dolla $ign.
Yes.
So the musicians that come, why do you think they get so much joy and benefit out of coming?
Because as Steven Tyler told me, we have the inner musical vibration that is necessary to promote change.
So if somebody's watching this now and they're thinking about doing something, right? They need to make a change in their life.
Yeah.
Why come here? Why come visit you at Recovery Unplugged?
Well, first of all, we individualize our care versus generalize it. We also have a new state-of-the-art approach using music, which happens to be very successful.
Yeah, well, it's a really cool platform. We're grateful for what you do for our community here,
Thanks.
and we hope to come back. If people want to reach you, they want to get a hold of you, how can they find you?
Sure, you can call 954-368-0888, or my personal cell phone number is 954-867-6682.
If the man gives out his personal cell, he must believe in what goes on.
Yeah.
We're going to spend the whole day here. We're going to talk to more people, but it was great to meet you. Thanks for having us, Paul.
Thank you very much.
You got
Appreciate
it.
your time.
All right.
I didn't mean to treat you bad, but I did it anyway. So maybe
Well, joining us now is Kevin Martin, the lead singer of the great band Candelbox. Good to see you, my friend.
Thanks, man. Nice to be here.
For you to play here at Recovery Unplugged, what does that mean for you to be able to do that?
Well, for years, I've been affected with Candelbox by members that have been struggling with addiction and whatnot. And I wrote the song Far Behind about Andy Wood, who was a friend of mine from Seattle, who, of course, passed away far too early and right before the Mother Love Bone record was coming out. So it's been something that's been in my life for a long, long time. I've had a lot of friends that have lost the battle, and I've got a lot of friends that are struggling with it now. So for me to take a second to come in here and play for some people that need a little bit of encouragement or reassurance that it's okay. It's nothing off me, it's easy for me to do it, and I'm happy to be able to have my music affect people that way.
It's such a cool idea to use music as a way to help people. What do you think music can bring? Sure, you can talk to people, but be able to enrich their lives with music, how does that help, you think?
Well, I mean, it changed my life when I was a kid. It's always been something that I dreamed about doing when I started singing when I was like 6 years old. I was a drummer initially, and then I got suckered into being the singer for this band, so I'm the reluctant lead singer of Candelbox. But just to know that we get the emails all the time on Facebook, we get the emails on the Twitter and the notes on the Twitter and stuff about, your song changed my life, it affected me, I was a drug addict, or I was an alcoholic, or someone in my family struggled with it. To know that I have that type of effect on something that affected me, on other people, it's the greatest gift, I don't write a lot of songs that are, about recovery. I write a lot of songs that are about things that I experienced, and I think maybe that's why it connects to that audience that struggles with those things they struggle with, or has those emotions. And it's the greatest gift. You never know when you're a kid that you're going to end up doing this when you're 46 years old. You're still doing it. You're still making music. People still want to hear the songs. I'm lucky. I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
And you're here for a two-pronged reason in South Florida. You're here today performing, and you're also performing in a show tonight in support of your new album coming out in March.
Yep. The record comes out March 11th next year, and we're playing 3 new songs in the set, which we're excited about. But I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be able to meet some people that are going through this process right now, trying to get themselves straight.
It's incredible, and congrats on all your success.
Thanks, man.
I've seen Candelbox live 4, 5, 6 times. I'll be doing it again soon.
I still haven't seen us live.
Yeah, you guys are
I'm
great
looking forward
live.
to it.
The lead singer is amazing. He used to be a drummer, crazy
He's
stuff.
awesome
But yeah,
drummer.
no, he's
He's a much
really
better
good.
drummer than singer.
Yeah, good to see you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Joining me now are two of the musicians here at Recovery Unplugged. You've got Grammy Award-winning Richie Supa, which is just a cool thing to say in front of somebody's name, and Tommy Gunz, who does a really cool sort of freestyle, sort of, I don't know, is it like rap, hip-hop kind of thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Gentlemen, to be able to perform music specifically for this program and for these people, it's got to be kind of a rush for you.
It is a rush. I mean, as a songwriter, I spend a lot of time writing lyrics and creating lyrics that I know are going to touch them and that they can, move them, move their spirit and their soul.
Yeah.
And so it's to see the reaction when you play, and see the synergy, the energy, is very therapeutic.
Similar experience for you?
Yeah, I mean, I was taught when you come from the heart, it touches the heart. And when I share my experience with what I went through with drugs and into recovery, to see it connect with people is the greatest gift that could come out of the mess I made with my life.
What's neat is, and I watched you perform just now, and the songs, everybody knows the songs and they sing along. But what struck me was that it's positive, it's uplifting. I mean, this is such a heavy duty burden that everybody has, but you guys are sort of coming at it from a sort of positive musical spiritual place, right?
Yeah.
Well, on Fridays, Friday's a very positive day. On Tuesdays, I take it into a little more of a dark place, and we run a little slightly different program where I talk about the dark side of addiction. What the beauty of that song is, it can transport an addict back to that dirty, dark apartment, make them taste the drug, and bring them back home, without ever picking up a drug. That's the power of a song.
Wow.
To take you back. And so we have a body of work that does that. Today, you were looking on the smiley side
Right.
of this disease, the positive side.
My name is Tommy Gunz and I come from the D. I'm proud to represent for all of my people in recovery.
And Tommy, lastly, what would you tell people watching going through this, sort of the benefits of maybe them picking up music, learning music, using music to help them heal themselves?
Music is a natural high that, it works like the first time every time, you know what I mean? You don't have to destroy your life to get the buzz that you can catch off of music, and everybody identifies with it. Richie, when I first heard him speak, said, that we all have it in our heart from the womb, and I just believe that music has probably been the drug I was always looking for that, I put to the side to chase the drugs. So if people are looking for something to help them open up, music is the perfect means for that.
Well, as we say goodbye to you guys, two great stories of people that have used music to accomplish wonderful things. Good to meet you guys, and keep on doing your thing.
Thank you.
We're going to keep on rolling.
Right on.